Hey guys.
Shrek! Oh wait, there's people downstairs. I was like,
Dude,
wait.
Shut up. You ended the last episode like that.
Yeah, but
It was
I saw
one
this. I saw
time an episode.
no. I saw the sound bars. I barely got a word in.
What's it called?
The Pineapple Podcast.
That's what we're on right now.
Or you can go to Journal the Person, you can go to Apple Podcast, there's channels. That's what I do.
You are a channel
You're a channel.
of pity.
Water.
Oh.
I'm a channel of water.
That's actually the first thing I thought of, but I changed it to pity because it's funnier.
Is it?
Anywho, Christopher is currently looking up to subscribe to us.
Hey fam.
Your number,
That is not Jeremy.
Kobe.
29?
I found
20
y'all.
something.
What?
What number?
You got 22 whole subscribers.
22?
Now we're at 23.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Whenever we get to 100, we're going back to SoundCloud. Because
That
we
might take
have
a
to
little
pay
bit.
for SoundCloud. And we only want to do it if we have 100 subscribers.
What happens at 100 subscribers?
Then we'll pay to go back to SoundCloud.
Why?
Because we'll actually
Because
have
then we'll
people.
actually have people listening. So then it would be
Oh.
worth paying for.
Gotcha.
We'll get more people.
So,
Anyway, this week, I love how our headline is always Apple Trouble and New Tech.
/ new tech.
Apple Trouble / New Tech.
But neither of you
'Cause
use
they
Apple
always-
products.
I
is the
know.
Thing, so I don't understand why.
We just like to roast Apple every week.
But
And we've done a
why?
very
It's
good job
so
at it.
rude.
So,
Apple's
what?
like the greatest thing.
Dude, the only
What is
good
wrong with
thing
you?
that is Apple is this 78-cent McDonald's pie I'm eating right now.
I don't think we could hear
That
that.
was so lame.
It is like broken in half.
You wanted it to sound like a Kit Kat.
Okay.
Now
so,
I just laughed out apple pie crumbs are on the table and almost broke this chair again.
You fool.
First up, the 7th generation iPod.
Bruh.
Okay. Why are they
They-
making more iPods? Everybody just uses their phone for music. Who actually uses an iPod?
Okay.
Nobody. That's why this is dumb.
Exactly. So why do they need
This is the market for this.
What's the market? 5-year-olds that want to
Middle
play Fortnite?
schoolers
on there?
that want an iPhone 10, but the parents don't want them to have service.
Just get a phone. Don't put a SIM card in it.
Just get a phone and
But
go
this
to
is probably-
restrictions and turn the phone part off, and that's it. You're
It's too
done.
complicated. This will probably be cheaper than an iPhone 10, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
This
cheaper.
is gonna be like what?
It'll probably
4
be
to
like
5?
$100 cheaper than blowing Apple.
That's it.
I don't know.
Dude.
It's not gonna have Face ID. It's not gonna have any of the fancy stuff.
So
It's just gonna
probably
be
around
like an iPod.
450 range,
Yeah.
Maybe
I would
up
say
to
at least,
5.
I'd say 500. That's what I'm gonna guess.
because you still got
Please don't do
yourself. So you still got yourself a camera, and
He got mad at me.
music.
Christopher's like tapping on
Dude,
the mic.
no,
I'm
this
like,
is what
dude.
Verizon's gonna be like. Buy a new iPod. We'll give you 4 years of free Apple Music. That's how desperate they're gonna be.
Probably.
We'll give you free Apple Music for life.
Nobody's using Apple Music.
It's
trash.
true.
Everybody just uses Spotify, and that's it.
Google Play Music
Yeah,
is better than.
not even Spotify that much.
I never even heard of that. What do you use? YouTube?
You said you've
Music.
never heard of Google Play Music?
Mm-mm.
Have you been living under a rock?
What? Y'all use everything for Google, like Google Docs and all that stuff.
That's because Google's the best.
Well,
It's because everyone can use it.
Google, I don't know. Does Apple have like a family plan for Apple Music?
Probably.
Google has like the family plan and stuff.
Yeah.
And you get
It's like 18
YouTube
bucks a month.
Premium.
Not
No.
red. You've
but if
learned.
you just have Spotify, you can just share the account for $10 a month. And
Well, yeah,
so
but
But
you don't have YouTube
Spotify has
Premium.
limitations.
like.
Like all it does is play music.
No, there are podcasts and videos on Spotify now.
Why isn't our podcast on Spotify?
Make it on Spotify.
Sell it on iTunes.
I don't even know.
People don't use iTunes either, though.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
one-
think anyone uses
Like, I would
iTunes
probably rather use Apple Music than iTunes.
Then buy all your songs.
Yeah, like
That's terrible. Pay $1.29 a song. That's
Yeah.
so expensive.
back in my day, they were only 99 cents.
Same.
With our iPad.
Back in my day, you could buy a CD of 20 songs for $5.
Hashtag skillet, because
Basically.
I did that.
Yes, man.
So,
So,
anywho, now that Chris is almost caught up,
Almost caught up. with
iPods.
Things. I don't know. I would not buy an iPod
Nope.
for any reason whatsoever.
unless they
like-
bring back the scroll one, the classic.
oh yeah,
Scroll,
you like
scroll,
like
dude,
the silver
that
ones that, like,
was
scroll?
the
That was
stuff.
lit,
Like
yeah.
the Nano was okay. The Shuffle was a thing if you wanted a $35 music player.
Dude, the
to go
Nano,
run.
you had to like.
The Nano was kind of
Okay,
weird.
the older one, you had to charge it with the headphone jack.
Yeah,
So it's basically an iPhone 8.
basically. but the Nano was kind of weird. But the Classic is where it was at.
The classic.
The
one?
Classic
The one with the
was
little
just
scroll
like,
silver thingy?
dude, that's where it's at.
But I think
Bring
nobody's
back-
gonna buy an iPod.
I don't
in
think so
today's
either.
society. No one's gonna buy an iPod.
If
If the children can convince their parents to get them one.
yeah, you're right.
a $400 iPod, mommy?
They'd be like, sure, son, for Christmas.
I thought like I'll just ask Santa for it,
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have to get it for him now.
I don't
but
think
Santa
it's
could
gonna
get it. So.
Seventh generation iPod.
Anywho,
Any reason why it should exist?
I will buy
No.
Apple. I know you're listening. Listen, I will buy
Listen here, Stevie.
an iPhone 11. Listen from the grave. I will buy an iPhone 11 if you bring back the squirrel from the iPod Classic.
But
That
on your phone.
is on.
I
Is
will
that
buy
if that's
an
the
iPhone
iPhone 11,
if
I will
it
buy
isn't
it.
$1,700.
Dude, okay, imagine the
Right.
new iPhone. You know how they have like a glass back?
Yes.
If they put the scroll thing on the back of the phone, so like when you're on
Bruh.
the back, you could like scroll. Dude, and have a
Time
dial
out.
on
Time
the
out.
back.
Time
Okay.
out. Time out. Change the subject.
What?
Samsung, if you're listening.
Yes, Samsung. Listen up.
You gotta put a scrolly wheel on the back of your Galaxy
foldable
So
12.
you can't put a case on your phone?
Yes! Okay, we're way too
Dude,
excited about this.
this should be the thing.
Samsung, on your foldable phone, I'm expecting a scrolling wheel on the back
So
of
on
it.
your new flip phone that you're gonna put out, it needs to have a scrolly thing on the back. Is that what you're saying?
What?
No.
You said
No.
foldable.
Yeah, they have a foldable smartphone.
Okay,
Foldable smartphone.
It's like
you
Jeremy's
see
phone,
this?
but
Please do
imagine
not
you
except
that
you fold
phone.
it in half.
And it
But
has, it has
it's
a screen
okay. It's
on
like
both
it's
sides.
like a
DS.
tablet.
No, it's not like a DS.
Here,
Why did the DS ever make a phone?
No, because
You mean Nintendo?
That's called a clamshell style.
I don't think DS is.
It's not a clamshell style.
it's Nintendo, not DS. Fun fact: the
knock your
Nintendo
water
DS
over.
was actually not supposed to be a continued product. They
Oh,
were
wow.
originally sticking with the Game Boy.
For
They
real?
made a ton
Yeah,
of money. so-
but then they made a second one as like a second kind of product.
Yeah.
And they're still gonna make Game Boys, but then they're like, hey, people like this fat game, so they kept it.
Game's legit.
Fun fact. And then they made the Game Boy Micro.
Okay. I think
So-
we're done with this. Let's move on. Apple making subscription-based game service. I saw this and I'm like, why?
Did I put this one in?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
But I saw it too.
It's like, how much was it a month?
I don't know how much it was a month.
It's not gonna be too expensive. Well, too
I'm
expensive
confused.
in air quotes.
Okay. Everyone that has an iPhone probably uses the App Store to get games and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you probably play your Angry Birds, Flappy Bird, and Cut the Rope or whatever.
Yeah.
I just play
It's-
Eat the Dope.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Sounds about right.
So would you pay for like a service just to get like free games every month so you can just download as many as you want?
So you have to pay for the App Store basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think
But it's
about
like a subscription.
Xbox Live
Trash.
or like the PlayStation Store. Like Xbox Live is a good. Or that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good example. You pay whatever a month, and then they throw at you a bunch of premium games and some not premium games. But you get a whole bunch of games for free.
But you're paying
Air
for
quotes.
But you're paying
Yeah,
for
but you're
the
paying
store.
for it.
You're paying for the service.
But yeah, you're paying for the
Okay.
service. That's what it would be like.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's like Netflix
Kind
but
of.
for games.
Yeah, because you subscribe to it.
However, most games you still have to pay, right?
No.
You pay for the the games are free,
But you
but
just
you
pay-
pay
you
for
pay for
the
the
service.
So like Spotify, you pay for Spotify, and you get all the songs you
For
want
free.
for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that but for video games. Not video, just
games.
store
So
Apple
you think
Store
that
games.
would be better than having to pay for games individually and not paying for?
Apparently Apple thinks so because that's what they're going to do.
I mean, they might make their own new games too. Like
So you
I
can't
assume
just
that'd
have-
be a thing.
Free App Store and a free game on your phone. You're gonna have to pay for one or the other.
No, like you can either well probably what they'll do is they'll set it up where you can purchase the subscription service or you can just buy the games individually.
But what if you just want a free game?
Then
and
you can
don't want
download a
it?
free game.
But you have to pay for the App Store.
No, you're not paying for
It's
the App
separate.
Store.
It's its own gaming service.
It's a
Oh,
service.
okay.
That's for iOS.
Gotcha.
So,
Would you buy that, Christopher?
would you pay $10 a month to play Apple specific games that you can't get on the regular App Store for free by paying $10 a month?
Depends on what they are. I mean, like if they're just like You can't have Angry Birds for
'Cause I-
free now. It's only on the Pang store. You'd be like, nah, fam.
They're playing Angry Birds, Christopher.
I think
They're
they're
like-
the only person that exists.
If they're
to
like,
play Angry
you can
Birds.
only play Fortnite if you pay $10 for it, I'd be like, maybe, fam.
At least be playing PUBG. PUBG Lite. We talked about that last
Ugh,
week. They're making PUBG Lite.
Terrible.
That does sound terrible.
Wait, so are they gonna take away my app that I didn't pay for?
Probably
They put
not.
out
No.
PUBG Lite.
No.
They're
Any
just gonna
app,
change it.
anything that's free will probably continue to be free.
Cause I just bought the Royale Pass. If they take away my Royale Pass, I paid $5 for. I'm gonna be upset.
They won't do that. I don't think you
Better
understand how
not.
this works. But okay.
I might
I
do.
really
I might
don't.
do it.
Nah.
Apple won't, but I might.
You're gonna take away Topher's
No!
battle pass that you paid $5 for?
You know that's right.
No, please, no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I get like Michael Scott vibes. You're like, no,
Yeah, that's
Toby,
what I was trying to do.
no.
So
Alright.
iPhone USB-C. You put complete switch.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
confirmation that they're switching?
so-
Or you're just saying they should.
No. So there's been leaked that iPhone 11, iPhone 11, whatever name they're gonna call it,
X1
iPhone Air 1
Max RQ.
Pro Premium S Plus.
Yeah.
CR.
Whatever.
Oh
Whatever it's
my gosh,
gonna
they're so
be.
dumb. Anyways, they're like Michael Bay making movies. Or at least titling
They
it.
made
So this year or last year, then they switched their
The iPad?
iPads
To
to
USB-C.
USB-C, and then the year before, then they had switched the laptops to USB-C.
Yeah.
So then all that they've got left is the phones, and imagine a world where no one's looking for lightning cables.
Dude,
Do you know how amazing that would be?
that would be amazing.
But that's the plan for the next iPhone.
When Dustin comes in my car and he doesn't ask for a freaking lightning cable, that'll be great.
Shout out to Dustin.
Okay.
Your boo thing says hi from across the table. Wait, your boo thing's sister? Wait,
No.
brother?
You're making this too
Wait,
complicated.
I don't even know.
Hey,
Brothers.
focus up. Focus up. So iPhone USB-C.
You're confusing
This
yourself,
needs to
Trevor.
be a thing. It's been leaked. Hopefully it's real.
You know, I bought a wireless charger one time and it did not work. So I threw it in my pool.
Are you serious?
Did you buy it from like,
Wish.com? Yes.
I was about to say Chinatown.com, but okay.
basically the same thing.
What'd
But you
try
got
to
it
use
from
on?
Wish?
My phone.
Did you get it from Wish?
Yeah.
So it cost you like 50 cents.
You said you
Correct.
got it for
Okay,
your phone.
good.
Yeah.
Like that phone.
Yeah.
You
That
realize
doesn't
that?
support wireless
there was-
charging.
There was like a whole video. They took every iPhone and like put on the charger and it was like bling charging without the case on. I tried that.
That's called looking up a YouTube video.
Oh
And
my
pressing
gosh.
play.
I
and looking at it
did!
and going, and then it goes
But
bling.
it charged. Like it
That's
worked.
called
So I
looking
bought
up
it
a
for
YouTube
50
video.
cents. I was like, heck yeah. And then I pressed every button. It didn't do anything. It was just a stupid piece of plastic.
Oh my gosh.
So I just
Okay,
threw it.
I have two things. One,
I almost deleted this whole
One,
document by
Christopher.
accident, but I
Christopher.
didn't.
Christopher.
Christopher.
Your phone does not support wireless charging.
Says who?
Apple.
Since when?
Forever.
Well, I
Only
want
the
my
new
quarters back.
iPhone 10 supports wireless charging. If it has a metal back, it can't. It has to have a glass back.
And number two, I'm
But they
just
were
picturing.
selling those before.
I am
10
just
was made.
picturing Christopher.
Like I bought it before the 10 was made.
I'm just picturing Christopher on his phone playing PUBG, his Royale thing, looking at his phone and be like, I need to charge it. Oh, I have this portable charger I bought from Wish. Putting it on it, and to quote him, I mashed all the buttons and then chunking it into his pool.
I don't understand.
There was only one button I pressed like 100 times. It didn't even make a noise.
So one button was all the buttons?
Yes, mashed all the buttons, every one of them.
Would that
Okay,
just be all the button?
Christopher,
Oh my
next time you buy a product, do yourself
It
a
was
favor
50
And
cents,
ask
bro.
us.
educate yourself on what it is. Your phone
So-
has to have a glass back for it to be able to wireless charge.
And your hat has to have a snapback for it to make sense. So,
Yes.
Okay.
iPhone to USB-C, that would make the world, honestly, a much easier place.
A much easier place. a
Much
better
easier place.
Okay, I saw this on there.
Yeah, this is all you.
Okay, so
I don't know what this is.
Wygate. I'm gonna have to explain some science here for you guys to understand this.
I'm screwed.
Okay, so you know how like a sound wave works? It, like goes up and down and makes like a sound. Okay,
Yes.
that Wi-Fi does the same thing, but it's like on a different frequency. Okay, so you only have so much data sent between your wave. If we like scrunch all the waves together, then it'll make them like really small, but you're able to send more data back and forth. Okay, so this company called WiGig uses 60 hertz Wi-Fi instead of the regular 5 hertz.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt a lot of people, don't you think?
No.
Never mind.
Why is it?
Christopher's just worried about people.
Insert pun.
So you can get like they said it would go up to 40 gigs.
What?
40 gigabytes a second. Imagine being able to download 40 gigabytes
Bruh,
in 1 second.
That's like NASA speed.
I know. But for like
How
Wi-Fi.
many gigs do you need to download, dude?
One?
That's like so many.
Yeah.
One
I know.
gig's good.
Okay. So I thought this was really cool. So they imagine like if you're like playing VR or something and you want to not have any lag whatsoever, because even with fast Wi-Fi, you're still having to process a lot of stuff. So having that sort of Wi-Fi
that's
ability
Yeah, you're right.
would actually be pretty cool. Now the downside to this is that, okay, so the more waves kind of you smash together, the more interference
Smash
you get.
together.
No.
Right.
The more interference you get. So basically, it'll only work in the room that the router's in. If you were to set it up like that, it wouldn't be able to go to like a separate room.
Huh.
That's why you'd have to use like the 5 gigahertz. And most houses that I've been to nowadays, they have like a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz one. So like whenever you're going farther away from where it is, you switch to the other one, so you have better range, but you just don't have as good of a speed.
Dude,
So I think that'd be really cool.
that's like a lot of power.
But like,
Basically.
but who that isn't involved in the government needs that much?
Your neighborhood friendly content creators.
Yeah, I would honestly. I would buy that if it was a reasonable price. I would buy
Yeah,
it,
yeah, definitely.
you
That'd
know?
be awesome.
Now the only thing is that we need other products to support it. Like if you're using your phone,
Yeah.
then you're not going to be able to get 40 gigabits per second.
You want to bet?
Yes.
Because I don't.
Like your desktop right now, like my desktop, even with Ethernet, it only supports up to 1 gigabyte per second.
Yeah,
So like
1 gig's great.
1 gig is fast. You can stream 4K on 1 gig. So a Wi-Fi that can do 40 gigs.
Dude, that's
That'd be
like
insane.
literally
That's
NASA
crazy.
speed.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think that was pretty cool. I thought it was worth mentioning.
That is cool. Speaking, since we're talking about speed real quick, I apparently never made it to the dock, but did you see Samsung's trying to release their phone with the 5G?
No. I didn't know that
It
was
was
a
an
thing.
Austin Evans thumbnail, and I never watched the video. So just know that 5G is here.
Okay.
5G is here. Don't we have to like update all the radio towers and stuff?
Yeah, it's
Be
gonna
5G?
take a long time.
Yeah. At least
I
we have
expect
our phones that
it-
can support it.
Yeah, I
Why
expect.
is it charging?
What?
91%.
Natalie,
93%.
Natalie, go away.
What are you?
Anywho, so I think
Hey, do
by
that for my phone.
2021, then 5G will be the norm. Is that a realistic goal?
2021?
Then everyone will be on
Uh,
5G.
No, I'd say by 2021, maybe like the major cities and maybe some
That's it?
middle,
Like
middle
Chicago.
ones. Yeah.
And
Detroit.
I don't think it's
Boston.
gonna catch on as quick as we think.
New York.
Like imagine, see how long it's taking for like
Canada.
the lightning, not the lightning, the headphone
Hampshire.
adapter, not headphone jack to phase out.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Like the
Phase out
OnePlus
pretty quick.
phones still have them. And
That's
some Bob
because it's like, it's almost like a premium feature
Russia.
now to have a headphone jack.
That's true. And there's no real features of being slower, so
Yeah. Anywho.
maybe it'll catch on quicker.
But-
I don't know.
But
I think 2 years at least, the major and some minor cities.
so, anywho,
Love it.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Tinder age discrimination. LOL. Everyone over 30.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Matt would put.
No,
not
I
put
saw
this.
this. I was like, why is this a thing? So apparently, if you're over 30, you had to pay more money for like a premium features or whatever.
On Tinder.
Yeah, and someone was like, "That's age discrimination. We're gonna sue," and then they won, and now
Dude.
everyone over the age of 30 gets $25.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
And
I was using it.
with that $25,
I could buy so much Taco Bell.
I was gonna say then you can buy your Tinder date something nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was
I
really
don't know,
funny,
man.
so I put it in. Also, Bluetooth 5.1's a thing now.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I saw that
How is
headline.
it different than
Oh.
Bluetooth 5.0?
Okay, so 5.1.
More.
You know how like you have those little like Bluetooth tags you use to find your stuff, and they just kind of
Like, where's my water?
and it just tells you like, oh, it's basically in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
So now with 5.1, it'll get you down to like maybe 5 square centimeters of where
Of
it
where
is.
your
So
phone is?
yeah, so it's a lot more accurate
Huh.
because it uses other Bluetooth devices to like triangulate where it is.
That's crazy. What if you're in the middle of nowhere and you lose your phone?
If you're in the middle of nowhere, then it's probably
Then
not
you
going to
use
help
your
you as much.
smartwatch.
It's more of like, hey, I lost my phone in my house or my car, and I need to know where it is right now. Then it'll tell you like exactly where it is,
Right here, right now.
basically.
Throwback to Skillet.
So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool too.
So, there's age discrimination for Tinder, but Zach, tell us about your Grindr account. Is there age discrimination on there?
What? I don't think that's a
Apparently,
thing.
2 weeks ago, I made a joke about his Grindr account, and it was like real hilarious. And I even remember it. He didn't remember it.
Nobody even caught
And then
it.
Dustin was listening to podcasts, and he sends me like the recording. He was dying because we played it off so funny, and we didn't even like realize it. So
Nobody realized it was a thing.
no.
Oh wait, is Dustin the one who broke his knee doing Orange Justice?
Yes,
Yes!
yes,
Yes, Queen.
yes. That's
I remember
Dustin.
that from the meeting. That's about it though.
That's awesome.
At least you remember something.
That's awesome. All right, how much time are we at for this episode?
21.
All right, it's probably
21.
You're stupid.
wrap it up. Get through the video game stuff real quick.
You want to run?
Yeah.
Run through the video game stuff.
All
Okay.
right, this is some of the best news that I heard all day yesterday.
Dude. Did you
I
see
was
this?
really excited. Yes, I
Okay.
saw it.
You want to spill the beans?
I'll spill the beans so hard that you'll find them in my breakfast burritos.
I'm gonna find Kevin spilled chili too.
That was so weird. Okay.
Hey kiddos, calm down.
Sony PS5, the developer leaked basically. It is the developer, right?
No, like they're filing a patent.
They're filing a patent. Whatever that
Sony's
is.
filing a patent.
Filing a patent for backwards compatibility. But okay, so like PS3 later gens didn't have backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
PS4 has zero backwards compatibility, which is disappointing because in the early days, then Sony did backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
And then, so the thing is, the PS5 is going to have backwards compatibility. However, it's not just going to be for PS4. It's going to be for every Sony console ever, except for the one that they made with Nintendo, the PSX one or whatever,
and the handhelds.
and the handhelds.
What?
Actually, well, the Vita titles will be available.
Oh.
But-
that's like online. You
Yeah.
can't like
So,
stick the disc.
The
in.
can take
PS5.
Your PS5, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, and put in your PS2, and you can play it.
What?
You got that backwards.
You can take your PS.
You can
Okay,
take your
okay,
PS2.
okay,
You
I
can
got
take
it,
your
I got it.
PS2 Crash Bandicoot and put
Play it
in your
on your
PS5.
Yes.
That's lit.
Okay.
So basically,
Wait, will it change the graphics though, or is it
No.
just all in the?
it'll
Okay,
be how
so the
it is.
all in the
PS5
game, right?
has, because they're different consoles and they run differently, they have to run a virtual computer in order to play that system. But because we've gotten to where the consoles are powerful enough to be able to do that, it'll work without any sort of like lagginess, because you're basically taking your computer that's set to run optimally and telling it to run another computer inside of itself, like, and run it at the PS2, like making a computer that'll run a PS2 game.
Dude,
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
all
Yeah.
I know
That's essentially what it's doing.
is you've heard it here first. I'm going to pre-order this PS5.
If it's a thing, then it'll be.
I mean, it's still going to be like 2 years, but
Gotta
it's not
cost
guaranteed though.
A lot of moolah.
I know
Eh.
it's a patent, and they might
It's
just be doing it to
pretty
cover their
good.
bases, just
It's-
because they thought about it.
I think it's got a real good shot.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Everyone's gonna be.
Talking about it, and if they don't do it, then
The
they'll
word
go
that
on
came
it.
to mind isn't podcast
See,
friendly.
because that's good
Mad.
because I don't.
If they
if
don't.
if you had a PS3 before and you want to buy
Everyone
the
will be.
PS5, you don't want to buy your Black Ops 2 game that you want to play again for your PS5. 'Cause it's gonna cost a ton because it's a PS5. You know.
I wasn't listening. I was talking to Natalie.
Never mind.
Zach, were you listening to him?
Kind of. I was like picking up my scab.
Can you feel
Chris
the
has
respect?
disconnected from the chat.
Okay, so
He said something about buying games
So you
twice.
this way you won't have to buy games twice. Yeah.
don't sell those
Those old
PS3
PS3 those
ones,
PS3 Uncharted games or your
Your PS2 Crash Bandicoot.
PS1 NFL Blitz
Dude, your
or
Mega Man collection.
Mega Man collection. Hang on, don't take them to Ralph's to get your $2 or whatever. Hang on to those because you can play in 2 years, hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah.
surely. So that's really exciting,
Dude, if they do that, I might buy a PS5.
dude. I'm already going to.
It's just so
So-
hard to type like this.
Yeah, why are you texting like a grandma?
This is weird.
All right, Zach, run us through Metroid real quick. Or Metro
Exodus?
Metro.
Okay, so when I saw this, I was like, dude, we predicted the future, basically.
We did.
Okay, so Metro Exodus is releasing on PC, and you could pre-order the game, right?
Yes.
You could pre-order it on Steam.
Yes.
Right before they're releasing it, they're like, hey, we're going to switch to Epic Games Launcher.
Dude, Epic Games is really
They're going to take
really
over.
competing right now.
So yeah, whenever you go to your Epic Games store, you're
You
gonna
can
see
get
Metro
Samus.
Exodus now. No, this is not Metroid.
Not Metroid.
No,
That's
this
the
is
second
much
time I said
different.
that. Wrong one. But
So yeah, if you did pre-order it on Steam, they said that they will
They're-
honor
yeah,
the
they're
deal,
gonna honor
and
that
you'll be
deal.
able to just you don't have to pay for it again.
which
you
that's
know?
just good business.
yeah,
So,
that would be really dumb if you
props to
couldn't.
them, but
So yeah, the
That's
developers
awesome.
will take a bigger cut
yeah.
because we talked about this a while
Epic
ago.
Gaming is going to pay their developers a lot more than Steam.
You don't pay
I almost
them.
said
They just don't take as
they
much
just
of
don't
a
take a
cut.
cut. Yeah, I almost said Steam.
So yeah,
So, that's awesome.
that's cool.
So
Last bit
EA.
of news. EA versus Belgium. Did you hear about this?
not too much.
Okay.
I heard about. I didn't know the country.
Okay, so Belgium
Waffle.
is no, kind of. They don't like loot boxes, and a lot
Didn't
of
they
people
knock
think
us out of the World Cup
probably,
like 2 times ago?
probably.
They did.
Sorry. Basically.
Robertson. Because
Okay,
then I didn't
so
eat waffles for like a month.
they were trying to say that the loot boxes are essentially
like a month.
gambling.
Yes.
So loot boxes are gambling, and they should be illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's something that we think, or at least I agree with.
I do too.
And they won. So EA removed the loot boxes from FIFA.
I
in
just have
Belgium.
to know, Zach. How much money did you spend on FIFA 15?
I don't remember.
We talked about this a long time ago.
I spent
He's-
too much money on Madden Mobile.
Wait,
Yeah.
Why would you pay for an iOS game?
I didn't pay for it. I paid for in-game money.
Why would you pay?
Because
That's the same thing.
and I don't even play it anymore.
Mobile games
it's-
deserve
It was a
$0
very rough time in my life.
when you hit rock bottom after a breakup. You're like, I'm gonna go buy Madden Mobile.
And I did. And I bought 6 million currency in that game. So
Dang.
$50.
Are you? Wow.
Yes. And I don't.
That's
even
like a
play
whole
it
day
well.
of Holy Hops.
Yes, it is.
No, it's like a week at Hollywood.
That was
Oh.
one day. Fight me, Natalie. One day.
Okay, so
They gone.
yeah, loot boxes are gone in Belgium. I think this is cool. Hopefully, other countries kind of follow suit.
That's
And-
what I say about Article 13.
What?
No,
you,
just
want-
kidding.
I was like, you don't want to have memes anymore?
Hey man, you gotta make your own.
Nah, I like other memes.
So
They're not funny if you make them yourself.
Well,
They're only funny to other
okay.
people.
it is no more Wednesday, my dudes.
Yep, we're out of time for today. I think that's all the news we got.
Actually, that's more than we have.
Oh, all right. Catch y'all on Friday's episode.
Catch on the flippy
Dude,
flip.
Beto lost.